Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about Wordtune. Now Wordtune is an application that allows you to rewrite your existing content. Now this is something I've used for a while now. I find it really useful, which is why I kind of wanted to show you it to see if it's something that's going to be good for you in your own business. Now it's very simple pricing structure here. There's a free plan. You can go ahead and grab that if you hit the link in the description below. You come over to this page. The free plan just allows you to write suggestions and have a rewrite. So it gives you a few suggestions to the existing content and then allows you to rewrite that content with just one click. And then the premium version has some different functionality. So it allows you to change the length of the particular content. It allows you to have different formality controllers, which means it'll add different words depending whether you want kind of a more relaxed tone or a more formal tone. It gives you some examples of the web of existing sentences. There's a word finder in here. There's kind of a thesaurus, which is, I always find that word hard to say. It's a thesaurus, and there's some team building here if you go ahead and look for the business plan. So two plans, free, or for most of us free, or this is a premium plan at $9.99 a month and is billed as a yearly bill. So this is actually a Chrome extension. All you need to do is download it, add it to your extension bar, and it's ready to work. So I just go through the actual functionality itself. I'll come over here and I'll go to Wordtune. Now, as you come here, this is an initial menu. So you've got a getting started section here. Just click that. I'll show you through this. This actually talks you through exactly what Wordtune does. Now, basically, because it works with Chrome, anything that you use within Chrome, this will actually give you a little bit of a menu bar next to that content, and you can start changing and adapting that particular content. If it's outside of Chrome, I'm going to show you the second thing this allows you to do. You can come and actually use their own editor. So if you go to the Wordtune editor here, which is the second option, this is a web-based page where you can go and copy and paste your content in here, do your editing, and then actually put it back into the original format. So if it comes from Word, for instance, this is an easy way to actually do it. So I'm going to take some content from an existing email that I've got, and I'm just going to put it into this editor. Now there's my existing content. Now this is one of the menus that it's actually going to give me. And then because I'm on the web, it may end up giving me a different menu as well. So there you are. There's the little kind of handy menu that it has when you go to any web pages. But I'll just show you through this one at the top. You can go ahead and just rewrite this sentence. So if I go and let's just pick this one, this would be the free version that you get. You can pick the sentence and just hit rewrite, and it's going to give you some suggestions about what type of sentences you can use instead. So throughout the weekend I'll share with you what I do to make my business successful online, and it just gives you lots of different variations. So this weekend I'll show you how I run my business online. We'll chat this weekend about how I make my business successful online. It just gives you lots of different versions of the same sentence. If I wanted to change any of these, let's just go back and do that again. If I wanted to change any of these, all I need to do is go and click on that, and then it'll change that sentence automatically, and it's that quick, which is why it's great for me with emails, because I can come in and reword the emails very quickly. Second thing I can do is actually change the tone. So this strategy is simple to implement. They're very powerful and enables you to get leads and sales over to your products and services every single day. If I wanted this in more a casual tone, all I need to do is hit the casual up here, and it'll give me different types of variations. So this strategy is simple to use, very powerful, getting traffic, leads and sales every day. Just kind of abbreviated it and taken out some of these more kind of longer words, and it's just made it nice and simple. So that's the way that you would use it if it was a casual tone. Now if I wanted to have this in a more formal tone, I do the same thing. Go ahead and hit this, and the first suggestion is the strategy is simple to implement and powerful, enabling you to generate traffic, leads and sales. So it's giving me some more of these kind of power words in the actual sentences. You know, this technique, things like extremely effective, those types of words are being added to the sentence. Now what I have found with this is it does make sense. You know, I've seen a lot of these content rewriters in the past that just spin words basically, and they don't really make sense. This is making a lot of sense. Now I've gone through this to make sure that it's not actually just spinning content from somewhere else on the web, and this is basically AI technology, very similar to the other GPT-3 type technology sites that you're seeing at the moment, that is predicting the words based on the inputs that you give it. So I find it really good and quite accurate. So it's super quick to actually go ahead and change these various sentences. You just need to go ahead, hit this, it'll change it. Then I go ahead and do this one, it'll change it. Now there is a certain length that it kind of goes to. Now I find you need to give it short sentences. This is going to be too long. I already know that, but if I give it this just one sentence, then it'll be a lot quicker for it to go ahead and give you suggestions. So there's kind of a one drawback. You're not going to be able to get entire paragraphs from this at the moment. I know they are going to go back and look at the ways that they can predict entire paragraphs. But at the moment, this is more sentence to sentence that you're going to end up changing. So next up is the word finder. Now what this actually does is it'll add words into the sentences for you. So if I put success in here, it'll give me suggestions for things that you can add with success. So you can have like huge, great, big, real success, financial success, massive success. And if I do the same thing with effective, I'll look at this and it'll give me like cost effective, highly effective, well effective, good effective, much effective, technically effective. So some of them kind of make sense, some of them maybe not. Let's try simple, really simple, quite simple, extremely simple, fairly simple, incredibly simple, pretty simple. So you can see that it will add words into there that kind of make sense if you wanted to add additional words. And the last thing is examples. Now this is kind of an interesting one. What it does is it will go into the web and find various sentences that have already got these inputs. So effective for getting traffic is going to go ahead and find lots of different other types of sentences where those words were actually used. So kind of useful, I guess, if you want to understand where these types of words are being used. I guess you could also use this to search for various phrases online and see where they're showing up and what types of niches they're showing up in. So the main thing I like about this, guys, is these types of things. The rewrite, the casual, the formal, shorten, and the expand. They're the main functionality that I actually use with this particular tool. Now, if I jump over to Facebook, you'll see that if I go and reword this sentence, the little menu bar will pop up over the sentence, and you can do exactly the same thing on Facebook. So I could use this to give me various suggestions. We had a great time, we had a blast, it was a great day out. Or again, I can use this to have some formal suggestions. We had a great time on our trip, we had an enjoyable day out, and it'll just go ahead and change that sentence for me in this particular forum as well. So pretty much anything that you can do in Google Chrome, it will help you adjust that particular content. And again, you can use any documentation here if you go along and use their own editor. Okay, I really like Wordtune. I think the simplicity is something that attracts me to it. I use it a lot when I'm doing things like emails, to reword emails really quickly. If you do want to check it out, go ahead and hit the link in the description below. You can come over here, you can take up their free trial, and you can check it out for yourself and see if it's useful. I hope that was valuable to you guys. If it was, I'd love it if you give me a like, hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I can let you know whenever I find tools just like this one. Until next time, guys, take care.